Hello friends, I hope you're doing well. Today's studio vlog I am starting at home. It's the Monday after Thanksgiving, so I have sort of been taking a slow morning. I took a few days off, we hosted, so I'm just sort of getting back into the groove of my business. I did run some promotional type stuff. I'll put up here what I did, but for the last 3 years as I've been running my business, I have found that the most successful Black Friday stuff to participate in, I think a lot of people don't, and that's totally fine. I like to frame it as far as like giving back to my customers, almost like a thank you. You'll see on the deals that I have, it's basically free stuff. And I think people love that. I also think in holiday, I personally love the whole like one for you, one for me. People love to get stuff for themselves. And so I have just found that I personally, for my business, love to just give free products instead of a blanketed discount. I have a lot of orders to ship. I did go in yesterday for like 2 hours just to get through some. So I have to head to the post office this morning and drop them off. But for the rest of the day, I'm gonna be at the studio, and I think I'm gonna stop and get a coffee because it's just one of those days, you know, when you're like, you've been off for a few days, to get back into the groove of things is so difficult. So I'm trying to make today a little bit more fun and festive because the holidays are here now, and I'm gonna go let poor Lucy out before I head out because she needs to go out, and I can't take her with me to the studio. I wish I could, but I just can't. So before we get going, I just wanted to show you guys how I sort of plan, and I've been loving the Flourish planner. I'll leave it down below. I actually met her, I've bought her stuff, and then I tagged her, and she's been actually a customer of mine now, which is amazing, but I'm obsessed with her planners. They're super user-friendly being on the iPad. I like to erase a lot of stuff. Beauty of her planner is this section, which I love. I can start to plan out my entire week, and it just gives me clarity to sort of brain dump and figure out. So I have a lot to make, like I told you guys. My sister-in-law's coming to help at the studio, and then I can sort of plan out the rest of the week. I have just really loved the digital planner because things in my small business change like constantly, and my life changed constantly, and it's just so nice to have something. And I was finding that with paper planners, although they're super pretty, I just like wasn't writing everything down because things change so much. And this is so much more environmentally friendly too. I'm not using paper, I'm just using my iPad. So if you are in the market for like a digital planner, she has a couple different formats, and I think she comes out with a new one every year, and it's December, so she'll be coming out with a new one for 2022. So quick tip, if you don't already do this, getting to the post office. So I've made friends with my postman, and I'm trying to be as quick and easy on them as possible. I know that a lot of people go to the post office, and the feeling of dropping off a lot of packages, it's like you're inconveniencing them, although it's their job. I just feel like that sometimes happens. So I have made friends with my post office and the people that work there, and have just asked them what's going to be easier on you. And the number one thing they said was to bring your orders in these totes. The reason why they said to use these is because you can just pass them over the counter, and they can deal with it that way instead of putting all of your packages on the counter and then they have to then bring them. So that was number one. And then number two, the scan form is a sheet of paper that after you do all of your shipping, you print it out, and it's one barcode that they have to scan. So even if you have 10 packages, it's one scan versus 10. So those two things I found have really alleviated any of the stress at the post office. Got my chai latte, and I'm going to get going, but I have a sweatshirt on because it's freezing in my studio. I actually don't have heat. I have to use space heaters. I'm getting heat. So coffee, layers, it's cozy, and we're gonna get going and stop rambling. I would much rather talk to you guys than actually work today. I'm still like on vacation brain, but we gotta be productive. been about 2 hours, I think. So I've been shipping for a good amount of time. I get really exhausted shipping. It's just like, I say exhausted, I'm really dramatic, but shipping is just one of those things that kind of sucks. So if I spent my whole day, it would just be kind of like less productive, if that makes any sense. So I think my strategy for the week as far as shipping, I had about 60 orders at the beginning of the week, and I'm thinking if I break it up into like 20 order batches, excuse me, that might be a little bit easier to tackle it. I do have a lot of product to make in the front half of this week too. So I'm gonna switch gears and start making some product. As you saw, my shelves are a little bit light, and I just posted on Instagram that my Cyber Monday sale is still going on, but people are a little bit frustrated that there's nothing for sale. So I actually put up like ghost inventory, meaning I put inventory that doesn't actually exist yet. I know I can make it thanks to my like inventory system. I like put everything in at the beginning of the week, and I figured out that I need that I don't need anything. I can actually make all these items. So I put the inventory up on the website so people could still capitalize on the sale and get free shipping. And if you hear banging, they're doing like crazy construction outside, so forgive that. So before I head out for the day, I wanted to show you guys the store that all my stuff is in. It's Blush Bouquets. I think I've mentioned it before. I'll tag her down below, but she just got all of my holiday stuff, and I'm not sure I've actually shown you what my holiday stuff looks like, and she has it displayed perfectly. So I thought it would be fun to just show you my stuff in an actual retail store. So she has so much stuff in this store. Look at these Christmas trees. She decorated so beautifully. I just love it in here. So this is all my holiday stuff. So this is my Merry and Bright. This is probably my best-selling scent every holiday season. It's like a fresh balsam scent, and I love the packaging this year. It's like a pink poinsettia. Those are the bar soaps. And then up here is a new one, Cocoa Cozy. And then the Cafe au lait has been great. These are like coffee, which is great for holiday because people love to gift coffee lovers something. And then this is new this year, my Ski Bunny, which has been doing really, really well. And my friend designed all this packaging. It came out so, so good. And then down here is Fresh Snow, which is another classic staple, so good. So I do 2 different sizes of my scrubs. My bar soaps. I do have bath bombs. She doesn't have them yet because I've been back ordered on them. And then Sugar Plum Fairy. I was inspired this print by like a Love Shack fancy dress that's out this fall or last fall maybe. And then she has tons of minis. And then over here is where she keeps a lot of my like Coraline stuff. So lavender, glow up, blush and peony. So she's got all the goods, some of my candles. I just love coming in here because I don't get to retail merchandise my stuff, and she does an awesome job with it. So it's nice to see all these pretty little things in an actual store. And her store is just so fun to look at. She has so many things. She has a website if you guys want to look and see what else she's got. She does ship, so you can buy my stuff if you want. You can buy a lot of her other stuff. Okay, so it's 5 o'clock and I'm opening my seltzer because I'm so thirsty. I love flavored seltzers. Anyway, I'm definitely losing my mind, but I am going to wrap things up. I just cleaned up the studio. I'm trying to be better about cleaning the entire studio, not just a few things, but like giving myself a clean slate for the next day. I definitely think in the morning it sucks to come in and like not have it be ready to go. So I just did the cleaning. It's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna wrap things up, and I had to stop at the grocery store and get something for dinner, and I have no idea what to cook. I hosted Thanksgiving, so I feel like I don't want to cook anything at all. So I'm thinking salad sounds pretty good. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed spending the day with me. I love these little studio vlogs. Sometimes I feel like they're not as exciting or, I don't know, enjoyable, but I will try to keep sharing different things. I'm going to actually film another one this week on some new equipment that I got, which I'm so excited about. I have been trying to figure out how to scale my business even more, and I'm actually investing in some serious stuff this year, and I got the first piece in the mail. It's sitting in the pile over there, and I will unbox it with you guys in the next video and show you all about it and use it and all of that. So I'm excited for you guys to be along the journey with me as I do scale my business up, and hopefully you can find some tips for yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.